Hi, and thanks for joining me, and a big welcome to any new subscribers that are watching. I hope you've all had a very good week. Today I have for you another road trip video. Last week I went to the recycling centre in Daventry to get rid of some stuff and then I made a trip up to Sainsbury's. This is obviously a narrowboat channel, but at the moment it is very difficult to bring you any cruising because with lockdown we're not able to cruise, only essential journeys. And as I'm based in a marina, Welton marina, I'm not allowed to go out. So I entertain you in other ways. I cover a wide range of topics including cruising, DIY, walks and talks, road trips and other matters of interest. Today, as I said, is a road trip for you. Many of my overseas viewers like to watch the road trips and see some of the countryside, and apart from that there are many expats who also like to watch, particularly as some of them have come from this neck of the woods, so they're always keen to see what they're missing back home. I have had some mega problems with the editing, and I've had to cut the editing short. The video was going to be rather long. I've done a lot of work to cut it back to a more manageable size, but yesterday I had problems with the audio. The audio was jumping about. 1 minute it was disappearing, then it was appearing over other audio. It really was a bit of a nightmare. So I hope what I've achieved will look okay when you watch it. The video is divided into two parts basically. There's the first part, which is the road trip, and the latter part I talk about a purchase I made for the boat. I bought a DVD player and I bought it from Argos or Sainsbury's. It's quite interesting. It was a wonderful experience buying this DVD player, as you'll find out if you watch to the end. You'll see what went wrong and what went right. It's a bit of a one-off type of tale, but I hope you enjoy watching anyway. Enjoy the video. I'm on my way to Daventry Recycling Centre to get rid of a few bits and pieces. I've never been before, so I'm hoping there won't be any issue. The closest one to me is at Rugby, but Rugby is in a different county and you need to book in advance to go there, and they only want people from Warwickshire, where Rugby is located. I'm in Northamptonshire, so I have to make this slightly longer journey. I suppose there's not much in it really. It's a beautiful morning, clear skies, blue skies. You can see quite a few aeroplane trails ahead. It's a lovely day, really lovely day. Just going through the village of Welton. I don't think I've taken you this way before. Doesn't actually seem to be much here. Through it now. Just entered Daventry on the outskirts. I'm reliant on my sat-nav to get me where I'm going.
Go straight on, then at the roundabout take the first exit onto A425 Northern Way.
She's so helpful to me, she really is. the roundabout. I'm not far off now. Be joining the road on which the recycling centre is located. Oh, I can see a queue already. Having not been here before, I've got no way of assessing how long the queue is.
In 800 feet, turn right.
800 feet away. I'm joining the queue now. It's a nuisance, isn't it? Not unexpected though. At least it's a decent morning to have to wait. I'll catch up with you later. There's no point in us all waiting here. I didn't actually notice what time I stopped in the queue. It's now 10:57 and there are about a dozen cars ahead of me, I would say. I think I was wrong earlier. There was about 20 cars in front of me. Just about to move forward again. Quite a queue behind me now. Yeah, the queue is really building up behind. Well, I'm now the second in the queue. I've been waiting about, I would think, more than 20 minutes altogether, and there'll still be a queue once I'm inside. I think I can go in. Oh no, I've got to be careful. Yep, I think I can just about go in. I'll just hang on, I'll hang back because of the length of the van. I can go in now. So it's 11:12 now. So that's 15 minutes since my last time call, and I'd already been queuing probably for 10 or more minutes. I can see where wood and timber goes. I've got some wood. I got so engrossed with watching everyone I forgot to do any filming. Anyway, I've done my bit, thrown my stuff away, and now I'm on my way again. Excellent. You can see some of the queue here now. So many of them. There's no way people can report on all of them. It's strange, isn't it, that I've just been to the recycling centre. It's a beautiful sunny day and you wouldn't think there was anything wrong with the world. No one was wearing masks, there's no requirement to outside.
Exit onto A45 Braunston Road.
And it just felt normal. Just felt normal. Quite sure what they're doing. There's no activity here. It's a total mystery, that one. I'm just passing Braunston Marina. Not that I can see anything. 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 Not that I can see I'm over this way, I'm going to call in at the Chandlers. I did try and check their website to see if they were open, and there was nothing to suggest that they were closed, so that's where I'm heading at the moment. I don't really know what I want to buy, it's just a sort of afterthought from my point of view. As I'm over here, I know I need some bilge paint. Right, excellent. Well, I've just bought some light grey bilge paint and a small tin of red oxide primer. I'm going to go into Rugby now. Big pothole down here actually. Wouldn't take much to fill that one in. Certainly a very lovely day. I'm not far off now, I'm just waiting at the crossroads in Dunchurch. I'm off. Quite pleasant through here. Very nearly at Sainsbury's now. Seems ages since I was last here. Oh, they've had some resurfacing done here. About time too. Oh, it's much better. Excellent. Right, well, I'm off shopping. Excuse me, do you know where I find the cheese biscuits?
Yeah, they're on the next aisle, about halfway up on the right hand side.
Okay, that's great, thanks very much. It's turned quite warm. It's a beautiful day. Just going to put some of this on my hands. Oops. Smells quite nice, this one. It's grapefruit and lime. So, well, as you will have seen, I did some filming in the store. Many overseas viewers in particular do ask me to do that, and I've always been a bit reluctant, so I have done it for you now. So I hope you enjoy what you see. I expect you're all wanting to know the answer, and the answer is yes. So what is the question? And the question is, did I get my cheese topped rolls? And I'm pleased to say that I did. So all is well. Nice and freshly baked. So I just need to get myself back to the marina now and unload and put my goodies away. Just wait for the car coming down and I'll be off. Well, this resurfacing is very nice indeed. Stopped at more traffic lights, roadwork traffic lights that is. There's a whole new housing development going on my left here. Looks like they've changed the road layout since I was last here. I don't know if they're building a roundabout, but the traffic is coming in a sort of circular route, if that makes sense. Last vehicle's just passed me, so I'll be off in a mo. Yes, it is a roundabout they're building here. I thought it was. This has got to be the nicest day of the year so far, certainly in these parts. It's absolutely glorious. I do enjoy driving, always have, but more recently I haven't really done a lot. Just coming into Barby, quite a nice village. Pub here on the corner that I believe is looking for a new landlord. To let, yeah, it is to let, I thought it was. Just passing two bungalows on the left, which look as though they're finished now. They've been building those for a very long while. This is Kilsby I've just come into. Another very pleasant looking village. It was a bit of a tricky junction, this one. If there was something there, you'd see it, but if there's nothing there, you don't see it, and you don't know that there's nothing there, if that makes sense. Just about to turn off onto the road that goes into Crick. Go over the motorway now. Yeah, it's busy. Coming into Crick now. Take it easy through here. Lovely old properties, all different styles, some brick, some stone, some thatched, some tiled, some slated. Just passing the co-op on my left. I've just gone over Skew Bridge and I noticed a coal boat, or I should say a fuel boat. I've never seen one on the Leicester section before. Hello again. I'm just having a late lunch. It's just coming up to 3 o'clock. That's what happens when you visit the recycling centre and then go shopping. I did say you'd be delighted to know that I bought some cheese top rolls, and here they are. Looking absolutely delicious, and they smell great as well. So I'm going to eat those in a moment. But I thought you might like to know a little tale about something I bought today. On the boat I have a 12-volt DVD player. It is car radio size, and it is a dedicated DVD player. I think it must have been aimed at the boat and motorhome market. Anyway, ever since I've had the boat, it has never played that well. It's a hit and miss sort of thing. Sometimes it will play without interruption, sometimes it will play and it will falter and then it will correct itself. It tends to play better when you're watching a film, like a single film on a DVD. If you've got some sort of box set where you might have 6 or 8 programs on a single DVD, it tends not to play so well. And I've been looking around for some while to replace it. And I've looked on eBay for second-hand ones, I've looked on Amazon for new ones and so forth. And I only found one. And it was a make I hadn't heard of, and I ummed and ahed. It was about £40. And I thought, no, I'll keep looking. Nothing has ever come along, and I thought, well, I do need to do something. So having made the decision to buy that one, it was no longer available. Story of my life, really. So today, after I'd been to the recycling centre and I stopped off at Braunston, I ordered a new DVD player. It's a Sony, or Sony, some people like to say. I ordered it from Argos, and Argos is a, I suppose at the moment you call it a catalogue store, but it is part of the Sainsbury's empire now. It used to be separate, it's had various owners over the years, but Argos is now part of Sainsbury's, and a lot of the larger stores have an Argos within the store. So as I was going to Sainsbury's for my shopping, it made sense to order the DVD player from there. So this is it. What I particularly like about this model is it is narrow and it will fit where I want it to go. It is a tabletop model, but it will slide in nicely just beneath the television. I do have 2 DVD players in store, but they are the full width type, you know, the ones that are about, I don't know, 18 inches wide. What's that, 500mm, something like that. So I wanted a smaller one. So I ordered this on my phone, online, from Argos. It was £34. So I went and collected it, fine. As I was walking by at the back of the store where some of the electrical products are, I noticed it on the shelf for £30, and I thought, hang on a minute, I've just paid £30, Argos, Sainsbury's, one and the same. I went back to Argos and got a refund with the view that I'd pick this up, pay for it at the till, £30. So I got my refund. I then went back, and as I picked it off the shelf, I saw that there was another sized box, exactly the same, another Sony or Sony, whatever you like to say, I tend to say Sony, behind it. And then I looked more closely at the price tag, and I realised that this was actually on the wrong shelf. When I looked up, there was a shelf full of these marked at £39. So, I thought I've sort of shot myself in the foot here. A little bit too embarrassed to go back to Argos and buy it from there. So I ummed and ahed for a while. And then I thought, no, this isn't right. I'm dealing effectively, in my mind, as a single customer. I'm dealing with one store. I'm dealing with Sainsbury's, Argos. It doesn't matter who I'm dealing with. They are one and the same. They may be set up differently. I don't know. So anyway, I went to the customer services and they called a supervisor along, and I explained what had happened, and he said, that is fine, give them my name at the till and they'll put it through at £34. So I went to the till with my shopping and everything, laid it all out on the conveyor belt, and I said to the girl behind, or the lady I should say, lady, I said, can we deal with this first? It will go through the till at £39, but so-and-so has said I can have it for £34. And I jokingly said, if it goes through any less, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And then she told me it wasn't going through the till at £39. So what did it go through the till at? £26 and 1 penny. That is a peculiar price. I haven't even done any maths yet to work out if it's a percentage off £39, but £26 and 1 penny is what it went through the till for. So expecting to pay £34, then thinking it was £30, then realising, oh, it should have been £39 in Sainsbury's, I got it for £26 and a penny. So I'm delighted. So later on, once I've had my cup of tea and my cheese topped roll, I will be setting that up. I'll let you know how I get on. So here is the DVD player that no longer works. Here is a Sony car radio player that I installed. There was one here already, but I replaced it and put this one in. So this is what isn't working. This is a Goodman's. As I say, it's very hit and miss as to whether it will work. And what I'm intending to do with the new one is to slide it in here, so that will come out. There's room between here and here to slide it underneath. It will fit underneath the telly, and that should be hopefully fairly neat and out of the way. So we'll see how I get on. I'm just about to open this. It's like being sent a present, isn't it? Very neatly packed inside. Ah, a proper remote control. That's good. So this is it. I'll just clear a space for it and set it up. I absolutely love this. This was a present some years ago. It's a magnifying glass, but I love the sort of brass effect stand. It's really wonderful. You can adjust it to all different positions. This is it. It should slide in that little gap there. Yeah, very neat. Pleased with that. Just need to set it up now. They wrap them very well, don't they? Well sealed in. It is actually quite a detailed control. I'm pleased about that, because sometimes you get silly little controls. I've got one somewhere for something. Don't know where it is at the moment. And you can't get your fingers on them, but that looks quite good. Well, it's loading. And the copyright notice has come up, which is a very good sign. That's looking good, isn't it? Pleased with that. This is one of my favourite films, so it's all looking very promising. I'll just play a short stretch to make sure it's working okay. Good, yes, I'm pleased to have got that sorted out, I have to say. Yeah, great. Particularly I find at the weekends the television is very poor. They keep repeating the same films and so forth from one channel to another or a different time of day, and often on a Saturday evening, if there is anything worth watching, I've already seen it during the week. So to be able to watch some DVDs of my own choosing will be great. I hope you enjoyed that road trip and the tale of me purchasing the DVD player, something slightly different for you. If you haven't yet done so, please do subscribe and click the bell to receive notifications of future videos. Meanwhile, I'll thank you all for watching. Look after yourselves, your friends and families. Take the utmost care. Bye for now.